great charities to support. You're looking for somewhere to donate money. Maybe you want to just get a tax write-off. Maybe you just really want to make the world a better place, and I commend you for that. If I may, can I give you my personal recommendation to support, in whatever state you're in, if you would support the Make-A-Wish Foundation? I'd just like to tell you my story very quickly of how the Make-A-Wish Foundation made a massive difference in my life. At the age of 14, I lost my leg to bone cancer, and I was close to losing my life. In fact, a lot of the people I met in the hospital didn't come out. A lot of them did lose their lives to the very same cancer that I had. And I probably would have as well. It's a difficult battle, and a big part of that is emotional and mental. The Make-A-Wish Foundation stepped in, and they offered to grant a wish for me. And coming from my background, this was incredible. And they asked, what would you wish for? If you could have anything, what would you wish for? And I just had my leg amputated, but the only thing in the world I wanted was a GT RTS1 mountain bike. I don't expect you to know what that is, but at the time it was, in my mind at least, and certainly kind of the popular consensus, it was one of the best mountain bikes out there. Now you can't say that because, mountain bikes are so evolved that it's really an individual thing. There's no single best mountain bike out there, but this was certainly in the running at the time for being the best mountain bike in the world. It cost over $3,000, which again at the time, I was used to bikes costing under $100 is what you would expect. So this was a really big deal for me, and that was what I said I wanted. I wanted this mountain bike. Now my doctors were telling me you won't be able to ride it. You've lost your leg. You're not going to be able to do any of these things. You're not going to be able to be active. The Make-A-Wish Foundation said if that's what you want, if that's really your wish, who are we to say that's a bad wish? You can't have that. You won't be able to use it. And so they came along and they granted that wish, and then some. They threw in a bike helmet, a jersey, all this extra stuff, and then they also sent my family on a family trip together to go to Disneyland, because apparently the value of a wish was generally more than that mountain bike. I thought that was asking for the moon and the stars. But they came in and they gave me what I wanted and then some. And what that did for me was, first of all, it made me determined to be able to ride the bike. And I proved the doctors wrong. I did ride the bike. I put over 600 miles on that bike before I even got a prosthetic leg, using clipless pedals. One leg, just pedaling all the way around. And rode that thing everywhere with my crutches strapped on my back. It gave me freedom. It made me feel real again. And it also made me feel like I was the envy of kids around me, because they all loved my bike. I had the best bike in the world. Now I was the envy of these kids who otherwise I would be the butt of their joke, making fun of me because I had no hair, because I was this scrawny kid, dying on chemotherapy and cancer. It got me out there, it got me active, got me breathing fresh air, it got me feeling great about myself, it got me feeling good about life. And I honestly believe that wish played a large role in saving my life. The other thing it did was it taught me that I could do anything I put my mind to. No matter what people were saying was impossible for me, I could do what I decided to do. I could ride that bike, and I was very competitive. I had to be the best mountain biker amongst all my friends, and I had to be doing the craziest things, and I did with that bike. And it was absolutely fabulous. Fast forward a number of years, and I invented the world's first energy storing prosthetic knee, which allowed me to become the first above-knee amputee telemark skier in the world, the first Extremity Games world champion in rock climbing, a member of the first all-amputee team to climb El Capitan. I started my own business. We went global our first year. We've revolutionized the world of prosthetics for active amputees. We've served a lot of soldiers, Marines, and men and women of uniform, our wounded warriors. We've done a lot of good in the world. We got snowboarding into the Paralympics, in large part because of the whole field that I created of amputees who were able to do these sports that I was told would never be possible for me again. And now it's a Paralympic sport. And And so what I'm getting at is that I've done a lot of things that I may not have ever lived to do or ever believed in myself enough to do. And I didn't realize it for a lot of years, but then when I traced it all back, it all traced back to that moment that I was given a wish that made me believe in myself again, that made me believe in life again, and made me hang on and want to stick with things. And so there's a lot of ways that you can support the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'd like for you to check out one that I'm doing right here to support them myself. This will help you grant wishes with every dollar you save. And so I hope you'll check that out and consider getting a membership. And I'm not even going to tell you a lot about it. Just click here and check it out. But you can get a free membership that will save you money on all the commerce you're already doing, all the travel, shopping, entertainment, telecommunications, utilities, you name it. It's going to save you money. It's basically like a cashback credit card, but it gives you an average of up to around 12% cashback, which is way more than any credit card is ever going to do. And you can still use your cashback credit card as well. But this is based on shopping, travel, stuff that you're already doing with the same merchants that you're already using. But when you have a membership, from clicking right below here, it's going to actually support the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's going to drive donations from these Fortune 500 companies, from these merchants that you're already doing business with, to helping kids like I was receive a wish like I did and potentially become something more like I have in the future. Who knows? You may help save a life. You may help revolutionize an industry. But the one thing for sure is that you'll feel good about every dollar you're spending, and you'll save money for every dollar you're spending. And heck, if you want, you can turn around and donate that cash back. Donate that money that you're getting back that you would have just left with the stores anyway. Instead of leaving that with the stores, why not get that back and donate it to a great cause? Whether that's the Make-A-Wish Foundation or something else. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you checking this out. And I hope that you find a win-win for you and for the Make-A-Wish Foundation and for other charities that you're passionate about. Thanks so much.